5 people here and 6 likes already. So that's amazing. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate all of you. And Mama Bird. James, you were here earlier. What's going on, James? Gentlemen, hello, hello. Welcome to the cleanup live stream from Sunday. You know, we had a pretty good day for sure if you were there. Let's see. We'll wait a couple more minutes to actually start working, just because I said 7 o'clock. So, oh, Carlos says 1. So I said 1 second. 1. So time's up, right? Time is up. All right. So, I got my little picker nugget. Let me see. Right here's my little, you can't even probably see it. Can't even see it. But I weighed it. And it weighed 0.011 grams. So before we get started on the cleanup, we'll show you just our picker nugget by itself. I'm calling it a picker nugget. Whatever. Call it whatever you want. I'm calling it awesome. So let me show you. Boom. I'm calling that awesome. Look at that beautiful piece of gold I found, guys. Look at that beautiful picker. Look at that beautiful picker right there. It's my mini little nuggie. Mini little nuggie. You like that? Yes, sir. I agree, gentlemen. I agree. I'm quite happy with my little nuggy nug. So where am I going to put that? Put it somewhere where I don't lose it, so we can start the cleanup. But it looks like we got 18 people rolling in. All right, get down in there. Don't stick to the. We don't want to lose it. It's only $1 worth of gold, but it looks cool to me. I found a $1 gold nugget. So, yeah, you think it's? I think it's pretty too. I definitely think it's pretty. But that's the gold we're going to be cleaning up today. And we didn't really end up with a ton of concentrates this time. Check it out. This is how much I got right there. So I'm going to classify it down, and we're just going to pan it out. I'm not even going to use the cleanup sluice. The amount of effort it's going to take me to get it all set up and broke down and cleaned out. Yeah, Panama all gold does add up. You are not lying, sir. I'm trying to use my other phone here to read the chat because I'm getting ready to point it down. Getting ready to point it downward at the what I'm doing here. I need to refresh because it's showing on this device that my stream hasn't started yet. And I want to be able to read the chat, so deal with me for just. That's not the one. Back. That's the one. Wow, it's not even letting me join it. Okay, that's fun. Give me 1 second, guys, because I got to be able to read the chat while we're working. That's just how it has to be. And go to my channel here. Open that. Now it's live. Okay, I see myself live, so that's kind of crazy. And there we go. All right. So I can read it. Who we got here? Same folks. Panama's here. Oh my God. This thing's crazy. It made me. Give me a minute, guys. YouTube, you're killing me. It was trying to get me to scroll to the next live. Like, no, I don't want to scroll to the next live. I'm on this live. This is the live I want to see, which is my own. So, what's up? What's up, Southern Comedian? What's going on, buddy? I'm having some technical difficulties with being able to read the chat here. What's going on here? There we go. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Voodoo and witchcraft? Hey, there's no voodoo witchcraft going on here, y'all. Wait. Yeah, my password. I always forget my own password. How much did you miss, Joseph? You didn't really miss anything, bud, except for me sitting here trying to get the chat to work so I can read the chat and work at the same time. So I'm still working on that. But I did show my nugget, but I'll show it again at the end here. I will show it again. Okay, and it's gonna let me do live. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Interesting. No, I'm not scrolling. Why is it trying to make me scroll? All right, let's go ahead and just get going. We're gonna classify it down. First, we're gonna classify it to 20 mesh. Right there. How's that look? How's that look? All right. And there we go. That's everything. All right, so we got our glass that we cleaned out of the river. Let me move this out of the way. I got too much stuff going on here. All right, first we're gonna classify another 20 mesh. I'm gonna do it twice. Don't think there's any gold in here, but that's a nice looking, it's a little garnet. Nothing else appears to be very special in there. So set that aside. And we're gonna go ahead and classify it down one more time. We got 20 mesh and 50 mesh. So this particular cleanup is gonna have an absolute ton of mercury. So it'd be interesting to see where the mercury gold goes. Does it go through the smaller screen, or does the mercury gold end up stuck? All right. Joseph's outside by the fire trying to work. Okay. All right. Get your work done. Watch a little gold video all at the same time. Sounds like a plan. Okay, cool. So there's our minus 20 and plus 50. Not likely to be any gold in there, but there very well could be. So we're definitely going to check that carefully. We might as well do that now. Let's do the bigger stuff now. What do you say? All right. Whether or not my chat is actually going by all the way, I don't know. So, heck yeah, says gentlemen. Okay, so it's my chat's still working. Mosquitoes are still trying to get me. Okay. All right. And here we go. This is the minus 20 and plus 50. All right. This is a cleanup from the weekend at Yahoola. Yes, Gina, it is. This is from Sunday. 100%. All right. Neri. Yes, I definitely enjoy my hobby. Definitely enjoying my hobby. There's no doubt. This is a fun hobby. But we're cleaning up with just a pan today. So let's go ahead and pan this down. The mosquitoes are, I see a piece of gold. I see a piece of gold. Oh, so there's going to be a few pieces in here. Okay, so we're going to have to be careful. Oh, and it's like a flat little flake. It keeps trying to move its way up. Yeah. You'll see. I'll show you in a minute. That's crazy that it didn't go through the 20 mesh screen. They're buying all the bags of sand at Home Depot and panning. Big Joe, yeah, a lot of people are doing that. You know, you get luck, you get a random batch. See, there's the gold right there. You guys, I don't know if you can see that. It's just sitting right on top. Right on top. Right there. You can see it perfectly. As a matter of fact, to me that means I'll just pull it aside. Why not? Since I got it there, why take the chance of losing it? And why not just suck it up? Got it. Problem solved. Problem solved. 44 in the chat. Awesome. Awesome. So we're doing pretty good so far. Good deal. Okay. It forced us to do vertical now. They took away the option to do a horizontal live stream. So we're not going to do that anymore, apparently. So that's cool. So welcome to the people that are not used to gold prospecting videos, because there's lots of you. If you have questions about gold panning, gold prospecting, or gold mining, a lot of the people in the chat are experienced prospectors that I hang out with quite a bit. So feel free to ask them questions. All right. I think I'm seeing multiple pieces in here, so I'm just going to go through and look real quick. Yeah, there it is. I saw it. See? There's two of them right there. Don't know how well the camera's going to pick that up, but since I found them already, no reason not to go ahead and snuffer them. So that's what I'm doing here, snuffering. And then we're just going to finish panning down the bigger stuff here. Stoney's in the house. What's going on? Dylan, Big Joe. Appreciate you, Big Joe. So normally my live streams, I'm at the creek getting gold. This one here, you know, since I have a regular job, we're just going to be cleaning up the gold that I got on Sunday. So this all the gold here is what I got Sunday in my live streams at the creek. Okay, let's go ahead and we're just going to double check. I doubt there's going to be any extra pieces in the bigger stuff here, but you don't know until you try to pan it and find out. Oh my, what? Well, I was completely wrong. There's a decent amount of gold in here. Completely wrong. Wow. Wow. So I think it's because of the mercury. Could be wrong. But you guys seeing what I'm seeing? There's several pieces of gold that sat on top of that 20 mesh screen, which is quite surprising for Yahoola. But we did find that little fat picker. So there's a chance that we were into some little bigger stuff. Normally it's pretty rare to get pieces on top of the 20 mesh screen at Yahoola. Let's see, there's another one there. Oh, that's a nice little one. There's two of them right there. Oh my. Okay. Does the camera even pick that up? It's hard for me to tell. Right there in the corner. Well, you'll get a good look at it in the end. Anyway. Yeah, I think the camera picked that up. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and just pan off the end and just be careful. Be careful, there could be some gold left in here. Any gold here should be big enough to see, so just let a little bit go over the edge at a time. Hopefully no gold goes over the edge, or we'll see it. Ooh, is that one? I think that's amalgam. Right there. Almost lost it. Almost lost that amalgam right there. Got it. Got it. Okay. So yeah, if you don't know what I mean when I say amalgam, I find mercury in the creek that's left there by the old timers in the 1800s. And so a lot of times the gold I find has mercury stuff on it. So that's just a thing. Okay. So there we got our stuff out of the plus 20. And let's go ahead and see what we got in the minus 50. Or the other stuff was minus 22. It was minus 20 and plus 50, and then this is minus 50. Let me see who's here. What time is it here? It is 7:12. 7:12. I probably missed some comments. What ATC said. Okay, so ATC's here, and I didn't see what ATC said, so as soon as I get done transferring this into my pan, I'm going to go see what ATC had to say, because I just want to know. Alright, let's see. Joseph has a buddy there. Chuck says gold. Yay, yay. What AT said. ATC says howdy to all those people. I agree. Howdy Dylan, Gail, Stony, gentlemen, careless whispers et al. Exactly. Don't forget Mama Bird. Okay, Joe, what's going on? Fat picker? Alright. Here we go. Now this is all of my black sand. It's minus 50 mesh, so the vast majority of the gold we got is going to be right in here. And based on what we saw in the larger stuff, all the mercury is going to be in here too. So all the mercury passed through the minus 50 screen, and it's in here. So I'm just gonna take my time. Take my time here. We're gonna stratify. We're just panning out our cons today. And we'll probably pan through them twice just to see what kind of capture rate I get panning. But we're really going to give it some stratification. Neri, where did I get the black sand? I got the black sand in my last live stream at Yahoola Creek Park in Dahlonega, Georgia. That was on Sunday. So if you go check out my channel and look at my most recent live stream, you'll see me gather all this black sand. I did it all live. So that's what I do, is I do a lot of live streams from the creek. Yeah, this is live, 100%. I'm trying to keep loading at the chat. Be right back, trying to get greet your beautiful Dylan. Tell your beautiful wife that I said hi. Tell her that I said hi. I hope she had a great day. All right. Stoney says, "Good man, Dylan." Careless is like, "Oh, that's sweet." I mean, that's regular stuff. If that's your wife, I hope you greet her like that. All right, so see, I know I lose gold when I do it this way. There's just no way around it. But I probably get 95% of it. And Stoney's making New York strips and asparagus, dude. Stoney, I need some of that. I need some of that, yeah. Uh-oh, Careless is taking a hot bath. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She just told us what she's wearing. Careless told us her outfit for the evening. That's funny. Alright, so this is going to take a while, guys, so we're just going to chill as I pan through this. Every now and then I can probably, since the action is not really changing, someone get the hose, it's getting hot in here. I can flip it up and down every so often and just kind of check on you guys this way. Who's bringing you food? I live too far away from Ohio to bring you food. Leave it at the door. Hey, somebody can call DoorDash for you. Somebody can call DoorDash for you. Alright, this is going to take me a while. Oh, it's just you. They're not talking about me? Okay. I don't need the hose. It's 98 and you had to mow. I mean, grass don't stop growing when it's hot. Alright? Right, gentlemen? Especially in Missouri. It's nice and hot up there. It's kind of weird for me to say up there, talking about Missouri, because I'm in the deep south. In the deep south, but that humidity in Missouri is real. It's the real deal. But it's pretty humid here in Georgia too. All right, you guys can check in on what I'm doing here. Okay, we're just still panning it down. Still panning it down. We got enough natural sunlight that we should be good. It's 7:17. So yeah, I think the ambient lighting is going to be sufficient. So I'm going to be losing, the more I pan it down now, the more gold I pan off the edge. So now I really want to be careful to stratify, not be careless. Okay, you don't want to be careless. We're watching for pieces of gold that are trying to sneak over the edge. Alright, lots of black sand. Karen, you're not lying, Karen. There is tons of black sand here. $5.99 for the name drop. Is that how it works? Oh, for me dropping Careless's name. $5.99 for the name drop. You got that patented? You got that patented, or are you the only Careless Whispers on all of YouTube? Okay, yeah, the amount of gold that I'm losing here, I'm seeing it. There's a lot. There's a lot being panned over the edge here. So this is one of those times when maybe panning smaller amounts, like a couple tablespoons at a time, is better, because I'm literally seeing gold. Literally seeing gold going almost to the edge. Goodness. You give her $5.99, she owes George Michael's estate and $200 each time. So you come out in the negative. That has something to do with George Michael? I don't know nothing about that. This is the first Careless Whispers I've ever heard of. Panning for gold ain't easy. Don, you know, it just takes a lot of practice, buddy. It just takes a lot of practice. My foot just fell asleep, so I'm trying to stand up now because my foot's asleep. That's legit. It is legit asleep. Yeah, this last little bit, especially, it's all minus 50 mesh, and it's all super heavy black sand. It's pretty difficult. Pretty difficult to pan, or it takes a while. Takes a while. Walk around a little. Yeah, I do need to walk around a little bit, but you know what? I'm just gonna get down to the end here. It's already waking up. The thing about my shaker table method is I don't have to have it panned down that far to get most of the gold out. So if I wanted to, I could pop the gold over to one side right now and take a look at it. Hobo Rob's in the house. What's up, Hobo Rob? What's up, Leonard? It's like, is it all the gold in the black sand? Yeah, all the gold's in the black sand, because the black sand is iron, and iron is heavy, and when you pan, it stratifies things by density. So the iron and the gold are the most dense things in your pan, and so at the end, that's what you're left with. So all the gold is mixed in with all the iron and titanium and everything else that's in here. All right. So, yeah, if you guys feel like hanging out after I get all the gold snuffered up and do a, we'll pan through it again just to see. We'll pan through it one more time just so you guys can see. Would you guys want to see me pan through it twice to see how much I missed, or what? Or is that lame? Let's see, who wants to see me pan through it twice? It's not iron, you'd be able to separate it with a magnet. So AB, that's not necessarily true. There's different types of iron oxide minerals that are not magnetic. For example, hematite is not magnetic. Ilmenite is not magnetic, but magnetite is. But there's a lot of iron oxide minerals that are not magnetic at all. So we're not talking about elemental iron. This isn't elemental iron. This isn't iron metal. These are iron oxide minerals. Sometimes you can use a magnet to remove, about 40% of this black sand is magnetic. So if I used a magnet, I could get rid of about 40% of it. But you're going to match with the amount you find tonight. Is that right? You're going to match it? Oh, shoot, Gina. Okay, so this is probably enough for my extreme shaker table method to get the vast majority of the gold out. So let's do that. If you haven't seen that, the way a shaker table works to separate fine gold is when you, since the fine gold is the heaviest thing, when I tap it like this, the heaviest things all go to one side. So I do that process over and over, forcing all that gold to that one side. And it takes a minute. Just like a shaker table takes a minute, this takes a minute. And then I can start tilting it one direction and then pull back, and there most of it is. Alright, so you guys see what we're working with here? See how it all kind of went to right there? It kind of separated itself. So that's a large percentage of the gold right there. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool the way that works. Gravity separation. Or density separation. And then snuffer it up. So, but if I do that again, I'll get some more. Sounds like your dog scratching. That's funny. But, okay. Yeah, nary. You see that? Alright, so I'm going to do it again, and it's going to give us some more. And then most of the gold will already be out of the pan in my snuffer bottle. But I'm still going to finish panning it down because there'll be significantly more left. But we're probably going to get 90% of the gold on these two little passes here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's still a lot. Still a lot. See it now? See that? Oh my god, it's still coming. Separate it, just like that. That was a fair amount. Second time around. Fair amount. Mandy, hey, how you doing, Mandy? Good to see you. You get nervous people watching you pan and you panic? Mama Bird, you can't do it wrong. Everybody loses gold when they pan. So just accept that. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. My mom's kind of the same way. She's like, oh my gosh, I might lose a speck. I might lose a speck. Which I should have paged my mom and been like, hey, I'm streaming right now. Should have probably done that. Let me do that right now. Just in case. She might want to know that. But let's see here. Okay, let's send a simple message. Streaming. Done. She wants to come, she can come. Alright, here we go. Blah. ATC, when you pan live, it always feels so much slower. And then you're like, you thought it was hours and it was only a few minutes. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Okay, so we're almost done here, but we know there's more. So let's just keep panning it, pan it down towards the end. Yeah, it does seem like it takes a long time. If you're paying for gold 8 hours, 5 days a week, would you be able to survive? I mean, it depends on what you mean by survive. Would you be able, I mean, I make about $3 to $4 an hour is not bad for me, just with a shovel. So, I mean, you could afford to eat and live in the woods. You wouldn't die. You wouldn't die. Plus, if you're resourceful enough to be able to get $4 an hour worth of gold, you can probably find other things to help you survive as well, because not the average person can do that. Alright, let's see here. Alright, want to do the shaker table one more time? Hey, Mom's here. Mom's here. We'll do the shaker table one more time, see what else we can get out of it. The birds are over here freaking out. No, it's the squirrels. The squirrels are freaking out up in here. And the dogs didn't like that, did they? Alright, let's see how much is still left. I mean, there's gold, but we got the vast majority of it, guys. The vast majority of it already. So at that point, I feel pretty good. There's 94% of the gold in this bottle already. But let's go ahead and pan it the rest of the way down. I'm going to use the smooth side and just pan it down this way. So I'm not even going to use the riffles. You don't need riffles. The old timers didn't use riffles. Oh, the cicadas are out. There's some cicadas out now, huh? All Things Country likes ramen noodles. Oh yeah, ramen noodles are fire. Hey, Gold Solid. Who said Gold Solid? I saw that comment. Yeah, Phil Smash, Gold Solid. Yeah, Phil, we're panning out our concentrates from Sunday. I already got most of the gold out of this pan right here, and most of it's in my snuffer bottle. So you stick around for just a couple more minutes. I'll suck the rest of my gold in the snuffer. Look at that. So, yeah, there's still a decent amount. I mean, there's clearly a line of gold in the pan still. But yeah, most of it's already here. Alright. Take it back down. How much is a typical clean out? It really depends. So this clean out right here is only from 3 hours of panning in a live stream at a park, just by myself with a shovel. So I am hoping for somewhere around $14 worth of gold in 3 hours of digging, which, I mean, shoot. That would mean we're on a pretty hot spot. If I get $14 of gold in 3 hours of panning, I'll take that all day. All day. Careless is the Oprah of Ohio. AB, Yahoola Creek Park in Dahlonega, Georgia is a public park. Yeah, so anybody can go there, and when I'm live streaming, I can show you how to get gold. Because I'll be at the park live streaming. So, but all this gold I get from my live streams, I donate to the Dahlonega Gold Museum. So, first of all, I don't sell any of my gold anyway, but as a token of appreciation for the county being so kind to allow us, because they don't have to allow us, to pan for gold in their park, I'm going to donate the gold I get in their park. Because it's a hobby anyways, I don't do it for money. So at the end of the year we'll do that. So far I got about, I think I'm somewhere close to 3 grams. 3 grams of gold. So it's over $200. Let's see, we got a little more left there. Okay, so, but yeah, we got the most of it. We got most of it. I do it just for fun. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't do it to make money at all whatsoever. At all. I get paid a little bit to do the YouTube videos, but I definitely spend way more money. Ooh, look at that. There's still some gold at the end there. So we'll just go slow. I can't believe there's still some gold in there. Most of it's in the snuffer, but we're just double checking here. Trying to get every bit that we can. That's how hobbyists are. We want to get all of it. Okay, I'll just do one more tap up, and then it'll be time for the initial snuffer dump. Okay, let's see what else we got here. It's not windy. You cracking on the Canadians? I mean, it's okay to crack on the Canadians. They're our neighbors. They know we're just messing with them. They know. I mean, they already know that we're better than them. So, I mean, it's all good. I'm just messing with you, ATC. I appreciate you, buddy. I got respect for Canadians. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. You ready for our first little snuffer dump? Or should I pan through it again? Hey, we'll pan through it again. All right, we're going to pan through it again and see how much more we get. I'm just going to pan through and do a shaker table. So I'm going to float through this. I'm not going to take my time here. I'm going to be careless. I'm going to be careless. Pan through this real fast and see how much gold we get. All right, let's pan through it. This is how not to pan for gold, okay? This is, it works, but when you're sloppy like this, the capture rate is not as good. But I'm just checking to see, just out of curiosity, how much gold. Because I'm still catching most of it, just like mosquitoes. Dang it. Usually you want to be a little bit less aggressive when you're panning, but I'm just doing a tailings check. How much have I made today? Charlie, I don't make money. Do not make money doing this. I do it just for fun. The total amount of gold that I usually get on my live streams, panning for about 2 to 3 hours, I get about $3 to $4 an hour worth of gold. If I make sure I'm on good material, that is. And Jason's here. What's up, Jason Connor? How's it going, bud? Good to see you. Alright, so let's see how much I missed my first time around. Because we're talking about very, very small gold and lots and lots and lots of black sand. Alright, almost there. But always on time. Do they not let me use a dredge? You can use a dredge on private property if you have permission from the owner. Oh, I definitely lost gold. I definitely lost gold, but I think there's going to be a decent amount of gold in here, guys. Could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I got 95% of it. Okay, let's see. I mean, I got 95% of it, guys. I didn't lose very much. Didn't lose very much. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's more, but percentage-wise, not. Percentage-wise, we got most of it. We got most of it. Charlie, subscribe. Thanks, bud. You're just about in time for the snuffer dump. I'm gonna do one last run through what I got here, and then we're gonna do the snuffer dump. Last little run through this. The mosquitoes are really trying to get me. Really trying. Look at that. So we did pretty good. Our first time panning through, we got a pretty high percentage. Mosquitoes are coming. Kevin's in the house. Hey, appreciate you, bud. Jay Newton, you live in Austin, Texas. Any good spots that you know of around here? I don't know of any specific spots, but you can do your research. Go to mindat.org, mindat.org, and you can look up localities in your area, mosquitoes, and do some research, or just Google gold mines near blah 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 Texas. So yeah, that's how you do it. 95%. How can you Americans use percent so easily and still not understand the metric system? ATC, buddy. I mean, I understand the metric system. Do you know what 1 calorie is? If you know the metric system pretty well, you should know what 1 calorie is. So I'll go ahead and share it. 1 calorie is the amount of energy required to increase the temperature of 1 milliliter of water by 1 degree Celsius. That's 1 calorie. So that's your lesson for the day on the metric system. So, all right, let's do the snuffer dump. Snuffer bottle dump. Hi from Australia. Charlie, what's up, bud? What's up, bud? So, I mean, we can blame our English predecessors for the silly system of measurements that we use, but we just didn't switch because we're stubborn. But we measure our engines in liters now, not cubic inches. So, all right, so there's the snuffer dump right there before it's cleaned up. So I don't know what you guys can see, but we're gonna have to shake it all down, and then that's when you'll really see it. All right, now I'm gonna use a different catch pan because This is 90. This is our super concentrates, is what you'd call them. Super concentrate. So I might as well show it to you this way. Oh. So let me show you guys. See that? Let me wait till the camera catches up with me. Okay. Wow, it's really behind like 15-20 seconds. Okay. So tap, tap, tap. Okay, puts it all in one spot. Puts it all in one spot there. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking 0.2 is a realistic thing, guys. You guys agreeing with me right here? Is 0.2 looking realistic? I'm thinking 0.2 is realistic. What do y'all think? Oh, let me scroll back down. Oh, shoot. Dang it. It won't let me scroll through the chat. Had to add weight. 1 pennyweight. Okay. He says 1 pennyweight. So a pennyweight is a 20th of an ounce. So that's like 1.7 something grams, or I don't know exactly. It's more than this. I wish this was a whole pennyweight. That would be awesome if it was 1/20th of an ounce. I might as well snuffer that up. It's gonna take me a few times here. I'm trying to get these mosquitoes to die, so I'll tell you that. They're trying to come all over me, dude. Ah, mosquitoes are out of control out here. Okay. See what's going on in the chat. What am I making, Peter? I'm not making anything. I'm cleaning up my gold concentrates from gold panning on Sunday. So I do live stream gold panning, and this is all of the black sand concentrates. Oh goodness, all the black sand concentrates from then. So most of the gold's in my snuffer bottle now. I'm just trying to get it cleaned up. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I did pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I did pretty good. That first run was pretty solid. Alright. Final snuffer dump and final cleaning. Here we go. You guys ready? Peter says that's cool for you. I'm making nutty. No, I'm not making nutty. Alright, but I am ready to do the snuffer dump. So, you guys want to see some gold? Let's see some gold. Now, let's not forget about the picker. It's not even in here. Picker's not even in here. The picker's in my jar, it's sitting to the side. But I would say for 3 hours of panning, guys, I think for 3 hours of panning, that's pretty darn good. That's what I think. Not everybody would agree, but, you know, for Georgia, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Let's shake it all down to one side. And I think that looks like a 0.2 size pile to me. That looks like a 0.2 gram size pile to me. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some of the black sand out that way. Very gently. Very gingerly get the black sand to come out, but not the gold. See how the black sand just kind of wanted to separate itself? It just really wanted to separate itself. Alright. Let's see here. Trying to get that last little bit of black sand out. Oh. Okay. Let me move it around. There's a little bit of black sand left in there, and I'd like to get it out. So is take some practice, guys. Sometimes I can cheat and do that. Tap the gold over separate. And then, where's my snuffer? Where's my snuffer? Lost it. I hate when I lose my things. Well, can't find the snuffer. There it is. Okay. Stony, go for what, Stony? Don't feel bad because it took you 9 days. Alright. The lid's not on. It doesn't have suction when there's no lid. That didn't work out the way I planned. Well, we're not going to be able to weigh it right now anyways because of the mercury. I cannot dry my gold by heating it up. Because the old timers, mercury, I'm not going to heat it up and breathe in the vapors. I don't have a vapor or a respirator, and I just don't want to mess around with the potential to breathe in mercury. I'm not a fan. All right, so let's zoom in for a look at this gold. Set it up nice. Let me take you guys off of here and flip you around, and you can really see. Let's see. So now, look at all that mercury, guys. The whole thing's a pile of amalgam. Look at that. It's just basically one pile of amalgam. Isn't that unfortunate? Thank you, Cookie. Appreciate you. So, you know what? Okay, let's not call it unfortunate. We're not going to call it unfortunate because I took all that poison out of the creek where kids play. Look at all that mercury amalgam I took out of the creek where the kids play. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, we got a lot of mercury and just found it in the creek like that. Cookie, I definitely appreciate you liking and subscribing. Just for that, I'll show you. So that's not all the gold that we got. I got another piece of gold. And I definitely can't call it a picker. I mean, I can't call it a nugget. I do call it a picker, though, because I can pick it up. But let me find, here we go. Here's a nice dry pan. And I'll put it in here. Let me show you this piece of gold that I got. This is the biggest piece of the day on Sunday. The biggest piece of the day. I think it's a pretty cool piece. I definitely think it's a pretty cool piece. David, thank you for saying great haul, buddy. I think it's decent as well. All right. Let's see what kind of view the camera's going to give us of my little picker, baby. The lighting's not wanting to do it justice. But there you have it. Let me, oh, where'd it go? Okay, it's right here. You got it. So guys, that's $1 worth of gold. I weighed that and it's about $1. Isn't that crazy? That's $1. Compared to my index finger, that's what $1 looks like. I think that's crazy. But just to show you guys, it's a legit picker. Picked it up with 2. It's not a sticker. And let's see if we can hear this. You guys hear that? Let's see. Where'd it go? It's hard to look through the camera. Okay, let's zoom back out. Okay, ready? Do you hear it? I heard it. It counts. I'm counting it. But I'm not going to put that in with the mercury right now. But that's our biggest piece of the day. Gentleman heard it. Hey, it counts. Hey, gentleman heard it. Appreciate you, buddy, for verifying my picker status. Look at that. I mean, we still got 131 people in the chat. That's so cool. I'm glad all of you guys came by. Wow, I wish I could have more content for you right now because so many of you are here. But the gold's all clean. I'll hang out with you guys for a little bit if you want to. Let's go ahead and read the chat a little bit. Rob is dying of laughter. Dylan says, great job. Hey, Joe heard it. That's all that matters. I'm just going to put it in my... I don't want to lose it. Okay. HVAC, Residential Basics. How are you, bud? Good to see you in the house. Gene. Yeah, it's a nugget in Wisconsin. I 100%. I mean, I think it's almost a nugget here too. WAIM radios here. Ben says use a retort. Yeah, Ben, I've tried using a retort. As a matter of fact, let me show you that right here. All right. So since you mentioned retort, I've got a retort right here. Okay. So here's the principle. Principle of a retort is so you put your gold in here, that screws on, and so when you heat the gold that has the mercury in it to above 600 degrees, the mercury vaporizes, and then it goes up here, and the principle is it's supposed to condense into this tube and come out the bottom as liquid mercury. Now, I've tried that before, and it didn't work out well for me, probably for a couple different reasons. One reason is that I didn't have enough mercury to make the retorting effective. And so I think that is part of what happened there, and also temperature control. So the mercury will vaporize at 600 degrees. Gina with the $10 super chat, thank you. I appreciate you so much. But let me show you what happened when I tried to retort this and I hit it with a torch. Look at all that gold. Look at all that gold melted to the inside of my cup. I mean, there's got to be over half a gram. You see that? That's what happened when I tried to use a retort. It didn't work out for me, guys. It didn't work out. And I lost some gold. Gina with the $5. That's awesome. You guys are all awesome. I appreciate you very much. 108 people watching, 72 likes. If you guys would smash that like button. Gentlemen, you see that? Isn't that messed up? I tried to retort my mercury. I did. I did the best I could, man. And I learned a lesson from it. If you heat it up too hot, you'll melt the gold. And if you don't have enough mercury, oh, Joe, you know, I understand. I agree. You know what? It was a learning experience. I didn't know what I was doing, and I messed it up. So, but the gold's not gone. It's still here. So I'm going to get it back. I forgot to put a canary in the box. Dang, it didn't say that in the instructions. It did not say to put a canary in the instructions. So, man, next time I'll have to try that. What if you throw some borax in there? Yeah, see, there's another thing. See, I messed up big time. But I'm a rookie at that. I've never done it before. It didn't work out, and now I know a little bit more than I did. Nobody puts baby in a box. What are you all talking about? What are you talking about? A comet or a meteor hit and left gold dust? You know, that's what they say. That is what they say. You guys have to behave or be in the naughty corner. Oh, Gina said 15 in my gold. That's my match. Hey, I appreciate you, Gina. You said you were going to. I say we got about 0.2 grams. 0.1 grams is $7 and change. 0.2 grams would be $15. So that's pretty cool. So we got $5 an hour on Sunday. $5 an hour. That's pretty good for using a pan and a shovel. So, and it's a hobby. So, Indonesia, DM vlog. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. From Indonesia. There's a lot of gold miners in Indonesia. Joey, I just have a regular full-time job, and I just dig for gold for fun on the weekends. I'm not rich. I wish I was rich. I really do wish I was rich. Gina's $15 in super chats are very helpful. There's no doubt. So I appreciate you. Gene says nice hourly rate. Hey, $5 an hour used to be minimum wage for sure. For sure. I'm rich. I might not be rich in money, but I'm rich in my life has been enriched by what I get to do every weekend, which is spend time outside in nature, and that's very enriching. So, am I rich monetarily? No. But do I consider myself rich? I do. Careless, I'm not famous. Rich with adventure, Big Q. You are 100% on that. 100% on that. That's why they say gold is where you find it. The gold is not always in the gold. The gold is in spending time out in nature. Just that cleansing feeling of being in the water is it's very healing. And if all your stresses from work go away, and it's just you and nature and the gold. So it's pretty awesome. There's a few specks over here at Talking Rock Creek as it comes into Carter's Lower Lake. Couple nice crevices, a half a mile up from the bridge on 136. Hey, Oscar, that was pretty specific, bud. Somebody screenshot that. Somebody screenshot that, and we'll see what he's talking about. We'll go check it out. Hobo at 447. Hey man, just keep making content, bro, and it'll grow. Promise. Gold is my girlfriend. Gold is not okay. So if I had a girlfriend, I would consider her to be gold. But gold is where you find it. So whatever. Being in the water grounds your soul. That's what they say, HVAC. That's what they say. You're definitely grounded when you're in the water. Not many people get in the water as often as they should. Enjoying life and paying for gas. Hey, that's about where I'm at, paying for gas. I agree with you. Unfortunately, all of my doubloons have been taken by the 7 task force, and I have no idea what any of that means, Foodies Club, but it sounds cool. Sounds cool. Have I ever sifted for gold in Colombia? No. Did you mean Colombia? Or I don't know. But Stoney's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Gene, I'm not married. I'm definitely not married. I'm single. Well, okay. We'll just change the subject. We'll just change the subject. Joey, my girl would have left me by now. Why do you say that? Trolling time inbound. Hey, the stream's basically over. We already got all the gold. I'll show it to you guys one more time. Gene, you don't have to apologize. You don't apologize. The American River. Oh yeah, the American River. I know there's gold there. But oh, that's what I got today, guys, or Sunday. See, there's my picker, and there's my little pile. Approximately $15 worth of gold I got in 3 hours of painting in a public park on a live stream. So if you guys haven't seen that before, all you got to do, go over to my channel, hit the live, and you'll see tons of live streams. And that's me, the last one, that's where I got that gold. So look at the live stream from Sunday the 30th, and you'll see where all that gold came from. You'll see me find that little picker live as it happened. So is it gold? Yeah, it's gold. It's definitely gold. It's real gold. I panned it out of the creek myself. And I had a lot of fun doing it. And I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. So we're going to block that person. Somebody's probably already got them. We're going to block. Okay. Remove report. Okay. Yeah. See ya. See ya, meat. Oh, we don't play that. We don't play that. We got kids that watch this. Hobo Rob is a partner. You're a good mining partner. Okay. Okay. Somebody let him back. Oh my God. Yeah. Report that idiot. Report that idiot. Rebellion. That's okay. You can always go back and rewind it and watch it from the beginning. Not much gold in North Carolina. You think, Big Q, you are so misinformed, buddy, because I've found gold in North Carolina, and there's some other YouTube channels in North Carolina you should look up right now. One of them would be X4 Prospecting. The other one would be Internal Compass of North Carolina, Internal Compass of NC. I know both of those guys. They've got good channels, and I've been up there digging with them before, and I got some good gold. And I know they get good gold, so there's definitely good gold in North Carolina, just like Georgia, for sure. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It was a guess. What? You know what? Now you know. Do your research, and you can go to the Uwharrie National Forest and pan for gold there. There's gold there, so check it out. Okay, yeah, Joey. It's a cool hobby. It's a cool hobby. I highly recommend it. But we're about down to the end, and so I think I'm going to go ahead and wind this one down so I can eat chips on the couch. So, like I always make fun of other people for doing. But I appreciate you watching. If you would hit the like button on the way out. I think, did they move the like button? No, you still have to hit the 3 dots to find the like button. So there's 3 dots. Here, let me show you. So there's like 3 dots in the upper corner right there. So you got to hit those 3 dots. And then hit like. You see that? 3 dots there and then like. So they hit the like button on these vertical live streams. So if you could please just take a second to do that. It's free for you and it helps support the channel. Also, if you subscribe, please hit the bell notification icon. That way, next time I do one of these live streams, it'll pop right up and give you like 30 minutes of warning ahead of time. So you won't miss it. Also, if you want to smash the join button to become a member, you can get some of my members only content and members only live streams occasionally, and I do a shirt and dirt giveaway every month for my members, so please check that out. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook and That's pretty much it. I was on TikTok for a little bit, but I kind of stopped uploading. I'm just not a TikTok guy, I guess. So go check me out on those platforms. They'll all be linked in the description. They're all over, pasted all over my channel, so check those out. I appreciate you all watching, and I will see you probably sometime this weekend.